Hey everyone, this is Mr. Silva, and this is the recording for Day 6 or Lesson 5 of Module 1, Markup Language and Site Development Essentials. So in the last class, we talked about having a website that is accessible is very important. ADA are the standards to influence commercial and social practices related to persons with disabilities. We also talked about the WCAG, which was developed by WAY to provide standards for promoting accessibility. Remember, the WAY standards are not a law. And then Section 508 requires federal agencies to provide accommodations to individuals with disabilities. So those are the three things that we talked about regarding accessibility in web design. Next, we're going to talk about verifying web page accessibility. And so I talk about validating is the process of checking a web page in the code for errors. It can also be used to detect errors in accessibility as well. You can check the code by hand, but this becomes time-consuming, especially if you have multiple pages. Instead, we like to use validators that are digital. So the first one, and this is the most frequently used one, and the one that I personally recommend, is from the W3C. So you're getting a validator created by the people who write the standards for web design. Their website is validator.w3.org. This validator is an HTML and XHTML validator. It's a web-based, and so you can go to the website and do it, or it's a Firefox add-on. The next one is HTML validator, which is not a very original name. This is an HTML and XHTML validator. It's a Google Chrome extension and a Firefox add-on. The next one is called Validity. This is an HTML and XHTML validator. This is also a Google Chrome extension and a Firefox add-on. The next one is Toptal. Toptal is a color blindness simulator. Toptal is web-based, so what this means is you go to that website and that you can import the website that you want to see, and it will do a side-by-side comparison and let you know what it would look like for different color blindness types. Color blindness is important to talk about because it affects millions of people. There are multiple versions of color blindness, and you can find more at this website about color blindness. Well, this time we will go ahead and do optional lab 1, 2. In this one, you're going to find 2 of the validators on the lab, and then pick 2 websites. You're going to write down if there were any issues with accessibility, and note if both or none of them had an issue with accessibility, and you'll do this for both websites. So it's 2 websites, 2 different websites with 2 different validators, and you run those same 2 websites in both validators. Make sure you turn this in when you're done. That's it for this lesson. If you have any questions, please let me know, or you can email me at any time at asilva@stluciecharter.org.